For centuries, the Quran has been kept in our homes. Yet, within its pages lie secrets few have ever uncovered. Today, we'll reveal mysteries that will change the way you see this book forever. The Quran contains very limited information related to the sun. The sun consists of 92% hydrogen and 8% helium. In the periodic table, the symbol for hydrogen is H, which in Arabic becomes Ha. There is a surah in the Quran named Surah al-Shams, where Shams means the sun. This surah has 15 verses, and every verse ends with the word Ha. This is the only surah in the Quran where every verse ends with the word Ha. This surah is the 91st surah of the Quran, and you will be amazed to know that the sun was formed 91 million years after the universe was created. The minimum distance between the Earth and the sun is also 91.4 million miles, which matches the number of this surah. Not only that, the temperature of the sun's core is 15 million Celsius, and the total number of verses in this surah is also 15. In 1915, Einstein wrote the general theory of relativity. Through this theory, scientists discovered that space can be bent. The same concept is mentioned by Allah in Surah Al-Anbiya. On that day, we will roll up the heavens like a scroll of writings. Just as we produce the first creation, so shall we reproduce it. That is a promise binding on us. We truly uphold our promises. Another fascinating secret is that when astronauts go into space, space blurs their vision, and they cannot perceive depth. Space affects the eyes of many astronauts. The Quran mentions this in Surah Al-Hijr, and even if we opened for them a gate to heaven, through which they continued to ascend, still they would say, "Our eyes have truly been dazzled. In fact, we must have been bewitched." Scientists have discovered that human bones can turn into stone or iron after death, a process called petrification. This was mentioned in the Quran 1400 years ago in Surah Al-Isra, verse 49. And they say mockingly, "When we are reduced to bones and ashes, will we really be raised as a new creation?" Say, O Prophet, yes, even if you become stones or iron. You will be shocked to learn that female spiders kill male spiders after giving birth, and later, when the offspring grow, they kill their mother. This is the worst household in the world, and it is mentioned in the Quran. The parable of those who take protectors other than Allah is that of a spider spinning a shelter, and the flimsiest of all shelters is certainly that of a spider, if only they knew. This verse also reveals that female spiders build the house, not male spiders. Interestingly, for a long time, scientists believed that male spiders built the house. But as always, the Quran proved to be true, and now scientists fully agree with the Quran. As you know, human fingerprints are the most complex part of the body, and every person's fingerprints are unique. This fact is also mentioned in the Quran. Yes, indeed. We are most capable of restoring even their very fingertips. Allah says in Surah Al-An'am, "Whoever Allah wills to guide, He opens their heart to Islam. But whoever He wills to leave astray, He makes their chests tight and constricted as if they were climbing up into the sky. This is how Allah dooms those who disbelieve." Reflect on this verse. It says, He makes His chest tight and constricted, as if He is climbing into the sky. Who knew 1400 years ago that when a person ascends into the sky, their chest tightens due to low oxygen? Did you know that sunlight does not reach the core of the ocean? Sunlight can only penetrate up to 200 meters into the ocean. If this is true, how do the creatures in the deep ocean survive? The Quran addresses this with Allah's statement, "Or they are like darknesses within an unfathomable sea, which is covered by waves, upon which are waves, over which are clouds, darknesses, some of them upon others. When one puts out his hand therein, he can hardly see it. And he to whom Allah has not granted light, for him there is no light." Science has discovered that there are organisms in the deep ocean that produce light, called bioluminescence. NASA recently discovered a planet that orbits two stars. On this planet, you can witness not one, but two sunsets and sunrises. This planet is named Kepler 16b. It was discovered by NASA on September 15, 2011. And this planet is mentioned in the Quran in Surah Al-Muruj. "I swear by the Lord of all the easts and all the wests, indeed we are fully capable." The number of chromosomes in humans and animals is something modern science has discovered. But what's fascinating is that it's also hidden in the structure of the Quran. For example, in Surah Al-Zalzala, verse 6, if you count the letters from the start of the verse up to the word human, you'll find exactly 46 letters. And as we know, the human body has 46 chromosomes. Now, listen to this. It doesn't stop there. In Surah Al-Araf, verse 166, the word monkey appears after exactly 48 letters. That's the exact number of chromosomes monkeys have, 48. In Surah An-Nahl, verse 68, the word bee comes after 16 letters, and bees have 16 chromosomes. In Surah Al-Adiyat, verse 1, the word referring to horses appears after 64 letters, and horses have 64 chromosomes. And in Surah Al-Ghashiyah, verse 17, the word camel comes after 74 letters, which matches the 74 chromosomes camels have. Is this all just a coincidence? Or could it be a subtle sign that the Quran holds layers of knowledge far beyond what we can imagine? You haven't even explored the patterns of the Quran yet. The Quran's patterns are so incredible that they will blow your mind. We will discuss this in detail in the next video, so subscribe now if you want to know more secrets of the Quran.